All right, so let's talk about data discovery and classification in terms of applications that are supported. I had mentioned earlier that we have the broadest breadth as far as coverage of applications. And again, this is about finding out where you have sensitive data, either on public shares or insecure locations, crawling that information, actually using our OCR capability to identify what has been classified as PII information. And you can see here we support cloud, hybrid environment, on-premise environment for both structured and unstructured data. And of course, there are several sources here that we can support. Keep that in mind. As I go through this information, think about it as a process. The first part of it is going out, as far as SQL or as far as your shares, you saw we support Windows file shares, we support EMC, NetApp, Nutanix. Identifying, first off, maybe looking in locations where you may not suspect that there is sensitive information. So we can see this data source here. We go through, we gather this information as you add in these various sources. We will index this information and we will classify the information. The classification is based on our taxonomies. So this taxonomy manager, we're focused here on financial records. But as far as the scope of the product, it covers several regulatory compliances and including PII. So what I'm showing you here in terms of data discovery and classification would be available. Taking a look at PII, of course, it can support various countries. But as we drill into the generic PII, this is some of that same information as far as that data breach that someone got access to, those 13,000 accounts, to see the date of birth, to see the full names. We have a facility for Social Security numbers and crawling to see, is there any information out there that contains this personal identifiable data?